Upgrades.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another JVS movie review brought to you from the Toronto Film Festival. This film here is the best horror film of the Toronto Film Festival. This is a film I absolutely love. And this one is called Sleep. It is directed by Jason Yu and it stars Jung, Mai, and Sun-kyun. I hope I'm saying your names right. And here's a quick synopsis. A pregnant wife who becomes worried about her husband's sleeping habits. What starts out as some light sleeping talking soon escalates to unexpected, gruesome behavior. They consult a sleep clinic without success, and his nightmarish behavior escalates. They desperately seek help from a shaman. What's interesting about Sleep is when we open up the film, all we know is that they're this loving couple. We see the way their life moves, but we meet a neighbor who complains about the noise that she's been hearing for a week to the wife, as the wife is pregnant with child and she's leaving out their apartment. And this woman complains to the wife, like, I've been hearing screaming every night for a week. Something is going on. Please be more considerate. The wife thinks it was one incident that happened and one night where she did scream about something, and that's what it was about. But the woman says it's a lot more than that been going on here. So once we get the crux of that woman's story, then we get to escalating issues with the husband and his sleep patterns. So one night the husband sleeps and scratches his face vigorously until it draws blood. The next night he goes to sleep and we see him eating raw food out of the refrigerator. All of this is setting up that it's something wrong with the husband. So now to the sleep clinic, we see that that didn't work, but we also get introduced to the character of the mom. And the mom attempts to tell her daughter, like, hey, I got this thing from a shaman, put it under the bed because this is more than just sleep issues. The story progresses so fast from there, but in the best way humanly possible, in a way that no time is wasted in explaining exactly what's going on with the husband. As we see more gruesome acts take place, we see things that he attempts to do to himself take place. At that point, the audience is aware that it is some form of possession going on with the husband. But this film does an amazing job of slow walking what that possession is while still giving you enough action and enough intrigue and enough thrilling moments to keep you enthralled in the entire film. Jason, I've not seen any of his previous work, but just based off of what I saw him do with this film here, the way he set up tense moment shots, the way we see the deterioration of the mom in this film is amazing, because she is so worried, especially after having a baby, that her husband's going to harm this baby. We see the lengths that she's willing to go to keep her family together, but also protect her child. All of that is great. We get some amazing dream sequences of, we see that it goes from the husband who is sleepwalking and doing demonic stuff in his sleep to the wife having sleep deprivation because not only does she have a child, but now she's terrified that her husband could kill this child and kill her in her sleep. And then we get to introduction of the shaman, which is one of the best scenes of introduction of someone in demon possession, who's there to fight demon possession since the first Insidious, when we first got introduced to the shaman in Insidious who was there to help get rid of the demon. This is the best I've seen it since in Sleep, when we get this shaman and her inform them exactly what's going on. That's all I'm saying is what's going on, because that is a moment you need to see on film. You need to see on the big screen when that reveal happens, because boy, it's a lot, and it takes this story to a completely different level. And this is what I mean by it literally slow walks you through a great story and a great plot with amazing performances and a setup that you don't see coming, but when you get it, it feels like it's so obvious you should have known about it. And I think that's what great horror movies do. Great horror movies give you a setup that It's obvious what's going on, but you overlook certain things because that can't be what this is about. That's what Sleep is. It gives you that setup of this can't be what this film's about. And when you get that big reveal and we see the lengths that this mom is willing to go to save her family and to save her husband, it is miraculous. I am still excited about this movie. I've seen Sleep now twice. This is again the best horror movie of the film festival, but one of the best horror movies I've seen this year. From the setup to the direction to the cinematography to an amazing score that post pounds you through even the quiet moments of it. It's what makes this film great. And those sequences of sleep deprivation that the mom's going through, along with the horror reality of the sleep sessions that the father is going through, all of that puts together an amazing experience of a horror film that don't normally get from American cinema, but Korean cinema is absolutely known for it. And this is why a film like Sleep is the reason why Korean cinema is number one for horror right now. This movie is this good. So, Sleep, brought to you from the Toronto Film Festival. Out of a possible 10, I'm going to give Sleep a 10 out of 10. This is a perfect thriller horror movie possession film. Possession films are really hard to do. And in American cinema, we have not gotten a good possession film in a while. We get ones that have promise and then they fall apart. Even at TIFF here, we had another possession film come out. And when you compare them together, Sleep is just leaps and bounds above what the other film could do with possession. It's almost leaps and bounds of what I've seen any film do with possession in the last 5 to 10 years. This is a great horror movie that more and more people need to see. And it's definitely one of the things where you want to watch late at night, lights off, and scare the bejesus out of you. It is that good of a film. But check it out. It's currently got released in Korea already. I don't know. It does not have an American release date yet, but check it out when it drops. Let us know what you think. This has been another JVS movie review brought to you from the Toronto Film Festival. Peace, people.